Oh, howdy all, grab yourself a drink, it is time for some Path of Exile discussion. Welcome to day 21, the final day of teaser season for patch 3.25 and the upcoming Settlers of Kalguur expansion. The expansion is going live in less than 18 hours from the time I'm recording this video, and definitely much less than 18 hours from the time you're seeing it. The game servers are going down 3 hours before the patch, and there's a whole bunch of information on that that's in this post, which I'll put a link to down below. The key thing you need to know here is that there is a torrent that you can download, but for most players, I would advocate against taking advantage of this. The one situation in which I would advocate using the torrent and downloading the content.ggpk file is if you are in that narrow band where your internet connection is at least 2 gigabytes an hour, but no more than about 3 or 4. If you're in that narrow band, then the torrent may actually work for you and may get you into the game faster tomorrow. If you don't download this file, then there'll be a 7 gigabyte patch in order to bring your current content.ggpk up to the 3.25 version of it, and that will be something that will be available to start the process of downloading 3 hours before the league goes live. But if you do go down that torrent approach, you're going to be downloading something like 30 or 40 gigabytes because that content.ggpk file is very, very large. Ultimately, it's up to you, but the torrent file is something I would not recommend to most players. Secondly, there's a couple of recently asked questions that have been added. Firstly, the Divination Scarab of Pilfering, which is the one that has the map boss confiscate divination cards from across the map. How does this interact with destructive play? The answer is it doesn't. It's only going to be one of the map bosses that's affected, and that divination card scarab will be adjusted so that its wording clarifies that. And will Spectre Banks continue to work? And the answer is yes, with the exception of itemized corpse monsters, because those are not desecratable. And that's the entirety of the news for today. The last thing I'll mention is that I am putting together a video that's currently in edit where I'm going to go through a whole bunch of potential League Starter strategies that you can use. A League Starter strategy is not just a character build, it's not just an atlas, it's two of them that mesh together in harmony. I'm going to be working through that video, it's going to be a big one to edit, that's likely to be the rest of what I do today, and I'll upload that when it's ready. That's something that may help contribute to any decision paralysis that you're having about how you're going to start the league tomorrow. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in during spoiler season, and I will see you tomorrow. May your Varlorbs have interesting results.